The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Vikings, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different.
3 games decided, 3 more to come this Wild Card Weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
They'll run with the third-year man. It's Rashad White. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Throw on third down, Stafford. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. #1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
On second down, Goff. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. He'll manage only a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. On play action, Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Moore going in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run over center with White. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
3rd and 2, Stafford. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. One of the tight ends in motion right. A 1st down throw for Stafford. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Again, it's Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Good drive to this point. Now can he convert on 3rd and 3? They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Stafford to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Moore going in motion. Throwing again is Stafford. To the goal line and in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. For the sideline, he's got Hopkins. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Goff to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Goff. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st down, Stafford. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
So after one, here on Super Wildcard Weekend, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff has complete right side to Kincaid. They gain 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Goff. And he finds Tyreek. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 16-yard line.
Now, Goff. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing, Goff. That is caught. And he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Minnesota. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the 2nd time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Vikings offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. A short one there to Bellinger. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. It's second down. Here's Goff. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Goff to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
To throw is Goff. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up. So on now is John Parker Romo to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. To throw is Stafford. That one caught by Hawkinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard. On the ground, it's White. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Third and 2. Stafford. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
See the rookie tight end Ben Sinnott there on the first down completion, and Mike, he's kind of a throwback in the sense that he can do pretty much everything. He's got good, strong hands. He's a tough blocker. He's elusive with the ball in his hands as a runner, and he can make you miss in space. I mean, at Kansas State last year, he led the team in both receiving yards and touchdowns. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive. You got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. To the air again. Stafford. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing again is Stafford. That one taken in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Eagles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Now a screen set up for H.N. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On second down, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles, where you see the final score there. 24-17, your final score.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On play action, Goff. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Here's HN. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
This the right side is caught by Hill.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. There's that man again, another catch.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd down, it's Stafford. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. Him down on the other side of midfield. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Under pressure, and he'll go down. He got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ball start.
Stafford now on second down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. First down, Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. To throw on second down, Stafford. That's over the middle to the tight end, Sinnott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try and run for this with Algier. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
That is caught by the tight end, Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles will up the lead to 5. A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with first and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face second down and 7. Now, Goff. A short one there to Bellinger. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page. What's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And that is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They run with White. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. And now, after that last play, the challenge flag is out, and we will get a review right here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll go play action with Goff. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
He's got his tight end contained. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll look Hopkins' way again. This is also complete. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff. That one into the hands of Hill. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Shaheed in motion. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, Stafford will drop this underneath to White.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Eagles 28. Vikings 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The visitors' offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. A quick slant, booked in by Moore. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, a run with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll find his running back, White. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Goff to throw. nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Now Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. There's that man again. Another catch. 2nd down and 3. Play action, Stafford. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On 1st down, it's White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's 3rd and 2. Shaheed in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down and more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2. On the give, it's White. Not much happening there, just a short game. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll go again with White. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On third down, it's White. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to an E. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on